I'm Dennise here. Wanted to give you another quick update of what's been going on in the market and what Redfin said as of today, August 19th. Because there's not as many listings coming into the market, we're seeing that inventory has been hindered in the growth. We're just seeing a set amount of homes out there. It's kind of stagnant. According to Redfin, they're saying that the housing market slowdown is slowing down. Does that make sense? I know it's kind of confusing. So basically what it means is have become more and more reluctant to list their homes for sale. And this is because of the home buying demand that has slowed down quite a bit. Sellers that are in the market right now though aren't facing the same competition with other sellers that are in the market right now like they did before. What we're noticing now is that price reductions have plateaued. So you know how they were dropping like crazy? We're seeing so many stats on price reductions. Well, looks like sellers are starting to get the main picture here and shifting with the market. Deputy Chief Economist Taylor Marr, he says that many homeowners have been reluctant to put their houses up for sale during a market slowdown. And he adds that this means buyers have fewer homes to choose from and may lose some of their newfound bargaining power, which allows sellers to maintain their list prices instead of having to cut them. To reiterate, right? So sellers are definitely now shifting with the market, as Taylor Marr mentioned. And we're starting to see that because of this, they're not having to cut their prices down the line, because then their house sits on the market for X amount of days and takes a long time to sell. It's all really a snowball effect of the fact that sellers kind of hit the brakes a bit on listing their homes because of the lack of buyers, that they're starting to pull back, and it just creates that chain effect. This is a case-by-case situation, okay? So it really depends on the area, the demand in the area for homes, and this is just an overall generalization of nationwide what's been going on. Some key updates for you about this week. Regarding the mortgage rates, the 30-year mortgage rates fell to 5.13%. What we've been hearing is mortgage rates are starting to stabilize. Yes, they're a little bit higher, but they're starting to just stay in a more consistent rate. But this all, again, depends very much on the person, their situation, their down payment. So that's just the overall ballpark here. Now, fewer people have searched for homes for sale on Google. So searches during the week of ending in August 13th were down 17%. Here's some current stats based on last month and how home sales went. 37% of the homes that went under contract had an accepted offer within the first 2 weeks that it was listed on the market. 25% of the homes that went under contract had an accepted offer within the first week of being listed on the market. So it's still happening, don't get me wrong. Homes that sold were on the market for an average of 23 days and up. 41% of homes that sold above list price, compared to 51% exactly 1 year ago. Again, this is not necessarily a bad thing. This is clearly the market correcting itself because homes were super inflated and prices were so high. And now things are starting to just stabilize little by little. If you're curious about what your current neighborhood activity is, please feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to send you a free report about the latest listings and average of how long they've been on the market, and just a really quick overview so you have an idea just for your reference of what's been going on. Because again, it all depends on the neighborhood, how the activity is, how hot, how cold, and you can make ultimately your decision from there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, had valuable information from this, and any questions, feel free to reach out. You know what to do, and I'll see you next time.